Welcome to the show, everybody. Today we're diving into something absolutely mind-blowing, 3D printing, and how it's flipping the script on architecture and construction. We're not just talking about some incremental change here, folks. This is a full-on revolution. Imagine entire houses being printed faster than you can order a pizza. We're talking about building structures on the freaking moon, man. From accelerated construction timelines to extraterrestrial architecture. Let's dive into the future of building. This is the part that blows my mind, man. We're talking about companies like Icon in Texas. They're out there building entire homes in less than 48 hours, not assembling, not constructing. They're using these massive 3D printers that basically extrude concrete-like material layer by layer, and boom, you have walls, a roof, the whole 9 yards. Think about the implications for disaster relief, for housing shortages, for rapidly growing cities. This tech could be a game changer. You could have a natural disaster wipe out a community one day, and by the next week, people are moving into new 3D printed homes. It's insane. So, not only is this 3D printing stuff crazy fast, but it's also incredibly efficient. Think about it. You're using only the exact amount of material you need right there, right when you need it. No more wasted lumber, no more excess concrete going to landfill, and because you're not relying on traditional construction methods, you're cutting down on labor costs too. It's like this perfect storm of efficiency, and here's the kicker. Less waste means a smaller carbon footprint. We're talking about building greener, more sustainable structures. You've got companies like Wasp in Italy experimenting with earth-based materials. They're literally printing with dirt, man. Here's where it gets wild for the architects and designers out there. 3D printing blows the doors wide open on what you can build. Remember that scene in Inception where they're folding buildings over on themselves? We're talking that kind of crazy, mind-bending architecture. Organic shapes, free-form structures, intricate facades. Stuff that used to be impossible or ridiculously expensive to build is now totally doable. You can get super granular with the design too. Parametric design, computational tools, they all integrate seamlessly with 3D printing. It's like having the power of 1,000 architects in your laptop. This is the stuff that gets me fired up, man. Imagine a world where everyone has access to safe, affordable, and high-quality housing. That's the potential of 3D printing. Organizations like New Story are out there building 3D printed homes for low-income families all over the world. They built an entire village of these things in Mexico. And it's incredible. Think about the slums, the refugee camps, the disaster zones. This technology could be a lifeline for millions of people. It's not just about building houses, it's about building communities, building hope. That's powerful stuff, man. We've already touched on this, but it's worth diving deeper. 3D printing isn't just about building faster and cheaper, it's about building smarter, and part of that is using sustainable materials. We're talking about recycled plastic, glass, even concrete with a lower carbon footprint. Imagine a future where we're 3D printing buildings using nothing but the soil beneath our feet. No more trucking in materials, no more massive quarries tearing up the landscape. Just pure, clean construction. It sounds like science fiction, but it's closer than you think. Chapter 6. Building like Lego, the rise of modular construction. Think about it. What if we could build houses like we build Lego sets? That's essentially what modular construction is all about. And 3D printing is making it a reality. You can print entire walls, floors, even furniture off-site, then just ship them to the location and assemble them like a giant puzzle. It's faster, it's more efficient, and it's way less disruptive to the surrounding environment. No more noisy construction sites, no more mountains of debris, just clean, precise assembly. Chapter 7, the rise of the machines, robots on the construction site. All right, so we've got these giant 3D printers spitting out buildings, but who's running the show? Well, increasingly, it's robots. We're talking about a future where construction sites are populated by swarms of robots, all working together in perfect harmony. Some are printing, some are assembling, some are even inspecting the work as it's being done. It's like something out of the Terminator, but instead of killing us, all these robots are building our future. And it's not just about efficiency, it's about safety too. Robots don't get tired, they don't get distracted, and they don't fall off scaffolding. Space, the final frontier for 3D printing. All right, folks, buckle up because this is where it gets really wild. We're not just talking about building houses and skyscrapers here, we're talking about building structures on other planets. NASA and the European Space Agency are already experimenting with 3D printing using lunar and Martian regolith. That's right, they're trying to figure out how to build stuff on the Moon and Mars using nothing but the dirt they find there. Imagine that, landing on Mars, and instead of some cramped little lander, you've got a spacious 3D printed habitat waiting for you. It's the stuff of science fiction, but it's becoming reality. We're talking about a future where humanity becomes a multiplanetary species, and 3D printing is going to be a key part of making that happen. The future is printed. Join the revolution. So there you have it, folks. As we've seen, 3D printing is not just a trend, but a transformative force in architecture and construction. We're talking about building faster, cheaper, greener, and more creatively than ever before. We're talking about solving the housing crisis, building sustainable communities, and even taking humanity to other planets. Stay tuned as this technology continues to evolve and reshape our built environment. This is just the beginning, folks. Who knows what incredible structures we'll be printing 10, 20, 50 years from now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the future of technology.